welcome to my channel. This is Dr. Mommy Budgets and I am Amanda. Today I am here to do my week 2 budget projection for the month of May 2023. So if you're interested in that sort of content, then stick around. For those that are new to my channel, welcome. And for those that are not new, welcome back. Here on this channel, I pretty much talk about anything related to finances, but mainly budgeting, paying down debt, saving money, and investing. And also midweek, I tend to do a cozy chair conversation, which I sit in my favorite chair in my bedroom, and I talk about any topic that I would like. Okay, y'all, it feels like it's been a whole minute since I have been on this camera. It actually has been a while. I have been doing a lot. However, I have still been budgeting, keeping my money in check for the most part. However, I feel that without doing these videos, it just seems like I am kind of a little bit all over the place with the money, although, you know, all the accounts are still intact, nothing is overran or whatever. But it just feels like I've been kind of like out of whack, out of my norm, out of my routine. So I had to hop on here today to do my budget projection. Like I said, I write it down every single week, but it's just organization and, you know, doing the things that I have on this paper to make sure that I get it all done. It's been kind of out of whack, and even it's nonstop. Of course, it's Mother's Day weekend this weekend, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. There's also graduations, there is also proms, and yeah, I am a part of all of those things that I just named coming up this weekend. So I'm going to dive into these numbers so that I can give you part of your day back, and I can go on and definitely get part of mine back and move on to the 101,000 million trillion things that I got to do this weekend. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to populate a sheet up on the screen so that you can follow along with me. I'm going to go through these numbers real quick to let you know what I project doing with my pay. So you should see that information there. Now I'm going to be looking down because I do have a sheet here in front of me. Make sure that this angle is good on this camera. Let me move you guys back a little, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so you should see that sheet. Week 2 budget projection, Friday, May the 12th, 2023. First up, we have the mortgage for $292, followed by the security bill alarm system on this home for $24. Netflix coming in at $19.99. Auto insurance for $98. I have another separate auto insurance policy for $62. Student loan, $100. College tuition or gasoline. I kind of go back and forward each week with where I put this $25. So I think it's supposed to be gas this week for the youngest child that's still in high school. Next, we have debt extra monies for $337. Oh, I forgot to put my little note out beside it. We will be sending that extra money to the mortgage this week, so I'm excited about that. For those that are old, you know I'm trying to pay down my mortgage pretty quickly. Children's lunch. Guys, when I was writing this out this morning, I don't know, I almost had a little moment there because I actually do not need to be saving this money anymore because my last child, that's in high school, today is actually his last day of high school. Wow, so I will no longer have to be saving this money. So I'm going to figure out what I need to do with that $30 that I, set aside once a month. That's going to be cool. I get to move that to another category. Next, we have household expenses for $148. Then we have the children's savings accounts for $30. I may be able to bump that up and start saving more for them, but it would only be for this particular week because I don't set aside that children lunch money every week. It's just this week, so I may be able to do that. We'll see. HOA fees, $6.70. Minor Roth IRA, $20. And last but not least, I like to leave a small amount in this account, which is $24. So as you can see, the total for this week is $1,216.69. Now, I tend to leave $13.82 in this account every single week to make sure I satisfy all of my expenses, all of my debts, everything. So let's do some subtracting, because the amount that I leave in the account is more than what I am projecting for this week's expenses. $1,382 minus $1,216.69 equals $165.31. Of course, that number gets a blue cloud around it because that is the amount I will be putting away in the bill savings account right here on paper. All right. Next step is to go back up through these expenses and put a PA, which means put away, with the pink circle around it, indicating these are monies that I will be allocating out of this week's paycheck, but I will not be using that money. So you see those items there. I will not be paying those expenses out for this week. So let's go down and look at the third from the last line to get that total. That total is, hopefully you can read that because my calculations were incorrect, so I had to redo them. Should be $320.70. So that's what I will be needing to put away out of this week's pay. So as you can see, those two numbers have blue clouds around them because they have a relationship with each other. So let's go on and take care of that relationship. Look at the next to the last line on the page. The $320 plus $320.70 plus the $165.31 equals $486.01. That is the total amount I need to put away in the bill savings account. However, that is right here on paper. Okay, so that number gets a yellow line under it because, as you can see, there's another number on the page with the yellow line. So that's step one. Step two is to go back up through these expenses and put a purple triangle next to all items that I will be taking care of this week. As you can see, there are quite a few of them. I'm not going to read back through them. However, I am going to actually left the purple triangle off the college tuition or gas amount. So that should also be a purple triangle as well. But we're going to focus in on the mortgage real quick. The mortgage, I projected $292. However, during the second week of the month, this is when I make my regular monthly mortgage payment. And if I'm only allocating $292 out of this week's pay, then you see the total amount is $876 for the month. I will need to go and grab the rest of that money. So let's do the calculation. $876 minus $292 equals $584. That is the amount I will need to pull out of the bill savings account this week to help me satisfy that mortgage. However, that's right here on paper because remember, in our first step, there were monies that we need to put away in the bill savings account because we're not using it this week. So if you got an amount you need to pull out, then an amount you need to put away, you're going to need to subtract those amounts so you can get the accurate amount of money that you would need to pull out. And so that's what we're going to do on the very last line. Let's look at the very last line. We're dealing with the two numbers with the yellow lines under them. $584, which is what I need to pull out, minus the $486.01, which is what I need to put away in the bill savings account, equals $97.99. Okay, so that's what we're actually going to do with the money this week. We're going to have to pull out $97.99 to help us satisfy all of the expenses up above with the purple triangles beside them. All right, that's it, guys. That's how I do my budget every single week. And like I said, I am going to end this video. Try to keep it short and sweet this week. I see I'm under 10 minutes, which is definitely a plus for a budget projection. So please consider subscribing to the channel. Leave me a comment, like the video, and let me know what you're doing with your money. This is Dr. Mommy Budgets, where we dream big but start small around here. I will see you in the next video. Peace.